Before Texas was a republic, before cowboys, oil, or cities, this land was home to nations, proud, ancient, and deeply connected to the earth. These are the first Texans, the Native American tribes of Texas. Texas is vast, from piney woods in the east to arid deserts in the west, rolling plains to coastal shores, and for thousands of years this land was shaped not by settlers, but by its first inhabitants. Each region supported different tribes, each with their own culture, language, and way of life. In the lush lands of East Texas, the Caddo thrived. Skilled farmers and builders, they were known for their sacred earthen mounds and powerful alliances. They called their homeland Caddoan Confederacy, and were the first to greet European explorers. Even the word Texas comes from the Caddo word Tasha, meaning friend. Along the Gulf Coast lived the Karankawa. Semi-nomadic and fiercely independent, they traveled in dugout canoes, hunted with bows as tall as a man, and held deeply spiritual rituals involving singing and dancing. Much of their history is lost, distorted by colonizer accounts, but their legacy remains in the coastlines they once called home. The Comanche were a powerful force across the plains of Texas. Known as exceptional horsemen, they controlled vast territory and traded with, or fought, nearly every group they encountered. They weren't the first on horseback, but they mastered it like no other. To settlers, they were feared. To their people, they were freedom's protectors. In the harsher West, tribes like the Apache and Tonkawa carved out resilient lives in unforgiving terrain. The Apache were known for their endurance, while the Tonkawa were fierce defenders of their territory. Though often misunderstood, their stories hold deep spiritual meaning, rich oral traditions, and tales of adaptation. With Spanish missions, Mexican rule, and later American expansion, native tribes were pushed from their lands, their numbers decimated by war, disease, and broken treaties. The Trail of Tears didn't just cross Georgia, parts of it led through Texas. But the story of Texas tribes didn't end in history books. Today, descendants of these nations work tirelessly to preserve their culture, teaching their languages, reviving dances, honoring ancestors, and telling their own stories. The Lipan Apache, Isleta del Sur Pueblo, and other communities still call Texas home. The first Texans walked this land with reverence long before lines were drawn on a map. And if we truly want to understand Texas, we must begin where it all began. If you enjoyed this journey into Texas' indigenous past, share and subscribe for more cultural stories from around the world.